Hey you guys. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Life Coaching with MDR. I'm going to be quick. I was just going to do a video from inside of my car before I went in the house. So shout out to all those healthcare workers, doctors, nurses, CNAs, nurses aides, anybody that's working right now that is essential, grocery store workers, postal workers, FedEx, Amazon workers. We really appreciate you guys. You guys are risking your lives every day. And I'm asking, God to cover you guys while you're out and about. And I'm praying his mercy and grace and favor upon your life. And for anybody that has to get out and go to work still and your job hasn't put into place working from home, you're in my prayers and my thoughts, that you don't even come in contact with this epidemic, this coronavirus. But what I wanted to talk to you guys about is being faithful. And in every sense of that word, being faithful, we have a problem in our generation where we're fickle. We are fickle with our friends. We're fickle with our family. We're fickle with the people we say we're in a relationship with. We go hot and cold. And sometimes lukewarm. So there's no consistency. And when you see people not being consistent in your life, you can either develop the same spirit that they have and do tit for tat, or you can just cut them off, or you can address the situation. But 9 out of 10 times, we don't address things that need to be addressed. We harbor them. We keep them to ourselves because people don't know how to handle our mindsets. I've learned that from my own experience. When I open up and tell people how I feel, they don't know how to handle it. They're easily offended and they want to turn it around and flip it on me. And then they want to call me offensive. So I've learned that in my walk of life to, be bold anyway and express how you feel. But I said the word about being faithful because people have no staying power. They don't have any staying power with their family. They don't have any staying power with their friends. They don't have any staying power with their jobs. You see people go from one job to the next. You like, dang girl, you at another job? Yep. Dang dude, you quit that job and went to another job, because people aren't faithful to things. They're only faithful to themselves. They only consider themselves. They only consider their own agendas. They only consider their own mindset, their own perspectives, what they want to do. They wake up with themselves on their mind. And that's a horrible place to be, in my opinion. If you only think about yourself, but you claim that you love other people, do you really love them? You are not faithful to anything. You're not even faithful to your own dreams, ambitions, and ideas. You can constantly put them off for other things, So we have to change our faithfulness. It requires us to learn how to be consistent, to set short-term goals and reach those short-term goals. Whether there's, today I'm not going to eat any bread. Don't eat any bread. Today I'm not going to drink any soda. Don't drink any soda. Today I'm not going to cuss anybody out. Don't cuss anybody out. And once you continue to break those daily chains in your life and you learn how to be consistent, then you'll learn how to be faithful to a lot of things in your life, including the people that you have in your life. And I find it very interesting because we as adults, we love to say how grown we are. But as soon as somebody brings something to our attention, we act real childish. We throw temper tantrums. We want to go tell everybody and not the person that we have the issue with. That's childish. That is really childlike, because what do children do when they're hurt? They go tell their parents. They tell their friends they're not their friends anymore. We have to grow out of that. We have to grow out of that childlike mentality and learn how to communicate what's on our heart and what's in our minds to the people that we say we love and the people that say they love us. You have to require people, and you have to hold people accountable when they do things in your life that you don't like. You do not have to sit around and tolerate people that invalue you. Put your value on clearance. You are not cheap. Your heart, your goodness, your gifts, your talents, they are not cheap. Quit putting yourself out there like you cheap, when you are worth so much more and you deserve so much more. So require people to be faithful in your life or get the hell out your life, period. And the same goes for you. Be faithful to the people in your life or get out their lives. We don't have time to waste. People are losing their lives every day. And here we are wasting people's time. If you know you cannot be a faithful, committed person in that person's life, be it friends, be it family, be it significant other, be it co-worker, create these relationships with these people only to let them down when you had no intentions anyway of really being in their life. Stop wasting people time. You have to learn how to be faithful in all things. And the more consistent and the more faithful and loyal you are, the things will begin to grow in your life. But if you don't put any time in it, how can you expect anything out? I have a great saying that I say. You have to be able to give what you require. It's too many people that got their hands out, that have these expectations, but they don't give nothing. If you don't sow any seeds, how are you going to reap a harvest? And it starts with being faithful. It starts with being consistent. It starts with being loyal and beyond yourself. Selfless loyalty, selfless faithfulness, selfless commitment. Is that you? Can you do that? And that's hard for some people because they live in a world of themselves. They only consider themselves, their feelings, how they feel, what they want, their agendas. But that's not reality because we all need somebody. God did not intend us to live a life of loneliness and to feel like we're alone. But you have to learn how to be faithful with the things that he's blessed you with. And quit taking them for granted and feel like you always got time to make it right, because time is not on our side.